Going to win the game.
He's going to win the game. 7 and 8/10 seconds remaining. And the Spurs leading it 99-98. Gill will bring it inbounds, quarter court left side. Perkins, Kemp, Payton on the floor. Anderson will play back away from the man bringing in the ball. It's Kendall Gill. Gill from the near sideline and half court. Coming to the ball, Payton. The inbounds pass to Payton with 7 seconds. With 6 yards left side, dribbles off the foot in the corner. With 3, fires out of the corner. His shot again! Oh my goodness! Gary Payton rains down a jumper from midcourt. Cummings flings it up mid short, and the game is over. Gary Payton hits the game winner, raising out of the corner for a 199 verdict, and they mob Gary Payton on the Alamo Dome floor. Oh, what a shot! 100-99. He dribbled off his foot, went after it in the corner with 3 seconds on the shot clock, and he fired a bomb.
Folks, look at this execution. It's not pretty. The only thing pretty is the final result. Look at this. Dribble off the foot, recover, turn around, regroup, and payat.
He was astride the three-point line with Floyd running at him. Watch it again. Now watch him dribble right off the toe. Right there, Powell. Tracks it to the corner. He has no other recourse here with Floyd on him. Bang, down it goes.
That is perfect.
Gary Payton hits the game winner. 13 points, 9 assists for Payton. He is mobbed on the floor. Holy mackerel. It was a wild fourth quarter, and we'll be back with the story and pictures in a moment. The final, Seattle 100, Spurs 99.
This is the award for the best defensive player of the year, and before the game that went to Gary Payton, who led the NBA in steals this season. A tremendous effort. Chuck talked about what he does offensively, and a lot of that is off his great defense, Chuck.
He's an outstanding defensive player, has great anticipation and great hands, knows where the ball is. And here he gets his NBA defensive player.
Will you please
Nate McMillan presented the award to Gary Payton. And the cheers of the crowd here at the Kia.
Quickness gets that one off.
Here's a steal by Gary Payton. Defensive player of the year, lays it in and draws the foul.
And just like that, back in the game.
Very hard to match up with Gary Payton at both ends of the floor.
The pass actually wasn't a bad pass, except it was one-handed. The anticipation is what made the steal.
Swing it to Shrimp, near side. Down low, Kemp with it. Spread floor, backs in, double team, dumps it to Gary for the 3, up and he got it. Gary Payton nurses in a 3. 5-4 ball game.
Offensively, they can play each other's positions.
Outside, Payton for the 3. Left alone, and he drains another one. Now Jordan's going to have to come out and get him. 8-6 score.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Great defensive series by Chicago.
Harper the other way, hands to Pippen. Keeps it here from behind. McMillan chops the ball free, has the steal, leads back to Payton. One man to beat. Takes it at Whittington and lays it up and in. That's a way to take that ball to the rack. And then Sonic down by a phenomenal player. And you just wonder what they're going to be like when he comes back. Facing the ball. That's right. Spin, and he comes power to the hole and says in a sledgehammer.
He's more of a conventional point guard. Has great quickness.
Payton the other way, takes one down the left side. Nobody turned him, angles to the glass, shovels it in with a right hand from the left. Loops it over Pippen to midcourt to Payton. Center to Della, pull up 15. Jump pass. Gary lays in, throws the lefty, up and in off the glass. 12 for Gary.
That have thought about the routine.
They're trying to dust together right now. Jordan really getting after Payton. Payton gives to Kemp through the bump, shovels it in, down the basket. Gary knocks in a free throw. He has 14 points.
Music flows like a flying saucer.
Right to Kukoc, ball deflected, grabbed by Gary Payton. They'll lay it in at the buzzer, count the basket. 15 for Gary Payton, and a lovely play by Hersey Hawkins to deflect that inbound pass from Kukoc and set up the steal.
Phil Jackson's counter. Now he's got Bushler in the game for Harper. Bushler a lot better three-point shooter, something Harper wasn't able to do early in the third quarter.
7-point Chicago lead. Gary takes it right at Jordan, drives into the lane, drew the bump, and finishes and scores with a roundhouse hook to the window. 17th for Gary, taking it right at the man. Jabbed out by Kemp, grabbed by Hawkins. Ahead to Payton. Kukoc and Pippen await for him. He slings it over to McMillan. He knocks down an 18-footer left side. Bulls had a 16-point third quarter lead. Pippen trying to swing it outside. Has the ball deflected by McMillan. Grabbed by Payton. 4-on-3. Lob to the rain man. He will go to get it with the right hand and jam it down. The rain man with a power back right hand by Perkins. Up to Payton. Here come the Sonics 3-on-3. Gary drop pass beneath the legs to Perkins for the three. He got it. Big smooth on a lovely drop pass from Gary Payton. And the crowd going nuts. The Sonics rally from 18 back for the tie at 74-74.
Free throws are so important, as you know.
Second one up and in. 18 for G. Sonics will wheel ahead in a tie game. Payton hard skip past the traffic to Askew. Then he steps into the paint, jumps, gives to Gary, drives in, double, out to Nate, raises for the three. He got it! Nate McMillan! Grabbed by Detlef. 3 on the shot clock. Feed to Gary, steps in, turnaround jumper, good with 1 on the shot clock. Detlef made the 1 extra. Payton will exchange passes from Kemp. Gary with it, down low to the ring. Man turns, double team, slips between defenders and jams it down. Payton and Kemp in for Seattle. Kemp has the ball face to the basket left side from 15. Drives into the lane. Jump passes to Gary. A 3 to tie is good! Gary Payton has tied the game with a 3 out of the corner. Tied at 87. Rebound tipped by Kemp away from Walkley. Grabbed by Gary Payton. He wheedles his way through traffic. Drives into the lane. Nobody got him. Goes to the glass. Lays it in. He just kept on.
But again, this game is far from over with, especially with the three-point shooters the Bulls have on the floor at this point.
Gary Payton hits a very important free throw.
This is radio station WSKE.
The Sonics lead by
We're taking
4.
calls on the wish line. Making your wacky wishes come true.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. I wish I had a rapper and a hat with a bag. 6'4" bar. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leo. She don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams I can scheme a way to make her mine. Cause I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays ball, so how am I gonna compete with that? Cause when it comes to playing basketball, I'm always last to be picked, and in some cases never picked it off. So I just lean up on the wall or sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the girls who came to watch they man ball. Dag y'all, I never understood black brother jocks see the fly girls, and me I get the hood rats. I tell them scat, skittles the Bible. Got hit with a bottle and put in the hospital for talking that mess. I confess it's a shame when you living in a city that's the size of a box and nobody knows your name. Glad I came to my senses like quick, got 6 in my stomach, overcoming by thoughts of me and her together, right? So when I asked her out, she said I wasn't a type. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bag and 6'4" baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bag and 6'4" baller. I wish I had a brand new car. So far I got this hatchback, and everywhere I go, yo, I get laughed at. And when I'm in my car, I'm laid back. I got an 8-track and a spare tire in the back seat that's flat. And you wanna know what's really whack? See, I can't even get a date, so what you think of that? I heard that prom night is a bomb night with a hood ratchet and old tight from Pluto. When in my car, I can't even get a hello. Well, so many people wanna cruise the street show on Sunday. One day I'ma have to get in my car and go. You know I took the 110 into the 105. Get off on Crenshaw, tell my homies look alive. Cause it's hard to survive when you're living in the concrete jungles and these girls keep passing me by. She looks fly, she looks fly. Make me say my. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bag and 6'4" baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bag and 6'4" baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller, y'all. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Hey, I wish I had my way, cause every day would be a Friday, and you can even speed on the highway. I would play ghetto games, name my kids ghetto names. Little Mookie, Big Al, Lorraine. Yo, you know that's on the real. So if you down on your luck, then you should know just how I feel. Cause if you don't want me around, see I go simple, I go easy, I go Greyhound. Hey, you, what's that sound? Everybody look
three-point line. You saw they were 7 of 11. Here's one right here as the Magic go for the double team. That frees up Payton from the corner. And he knocks down one of his three. And maybe partially deflected. Now Payton on the run.
It's just me against the world.
Right now, baby, the good guys are quick and
I got nothing to lose. This is me against the world. Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the cops are topping me. The project is full of bullets, the bodies is dropping. They ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings. Carries the children cause they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal from the cap villain. Without feeling, but will they last or be blasted? Or that it's drastic. Maybe you'll listen in this casket, the aftermath. More bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried, stressing my business worried. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't trust strangers. Put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't wanna make excuses, cause this is how it is. What's the use unless we shoot? No one notices the youth. It's just me against the world, baby. Me against the world. It's me against the world.
This is the second year in 3 years you guys have won 60 games. Describe what that must feel like as a player.
Oh, man, I tell you what, we was at breakfast this morning. We talked about that, just coming out, being relaxed and playing the game and getting number 60. You know, it doesn't mean a whole lot as far as when it's all over and said, but as a team, it tells you that your team is playing together. It's hard to do. You know, not too many teams can come into the NBA and win 60 games 3 years like we've done in the past 5.
You guys have played terrifically again this year. Nice, strong performance by you. Thanks for coming out and joining us.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, Kevin, back to you. Oh, we got it's the glove. The glove is here too. Good game tonight for you.
Ball and Shawn, you know, gave us a good boost. So we just got to keep this up and just keep playing basketball.
Yeah, now talk about this game in the second half. Seemed like the Knicks tried to play you guys a little more physical than they did in the first half.
Yeah, they tried to get after us. You know, we went up by 12, and you knew they was going to come out and do that. But we had to stay with them. I got a couple of tags. I got a tag, Shawn, We got to do that to keep our team motivated. So that's what we did. And, you know, they didn't match us too well, and we came out and did what we had to do.
Well, great performance by both of you guys. I got the glove and the Rain Man. This is a treat for the Seattle fans. All right, KC, good job.
Yeah,
Tell you what, you roll back the clock with Sherman and Peabody back to 1979. You put Marcus Johnson out there with Payton, Hawkins, Detlef Schrempf, Shawn Kemp. Whoo, Lord!
The moment.
Good ball movement. You get Kenny Smith off. He was terrific in the closure against the Lakers.
Jive-ass nigga, where's my money? Nigga, get your hand on my pocket.
We just got to bring everything we have. Battle the fatigue, battle the
Nothing about no.
terrific. Horry averaged 11.5 points a game in the Lakers series. He has 10 of Houston's 17 here in the first.
They didn't say that they gave me a favor. My people joke, the hustle. Run me down and all off into it like Russell Simmons. I like the women's, the hers, not the hims. I pass it to my brethren in my pockets stacking in. But I always got myself saying, please excuse me, sir. Place down your body. I didn't mean to step a corn. Your F's cloud don't get her overheated, ready to be treated with the smooth catadix. The flick said to her state beat. I had her saying, took her vision. Mountaintops and purple valleys, trying to hang with her F's in my mouth. regulated.
Some do get illegal, others just want more than their ego. Trying not to get caught up in the ego. It's so hard to my fascinated people. Just do it, do it.
It's the same problem that Shaquille O'Neal faces when he plays the Chicago Bulls.
You see, back in the days, crime pays, but now rhyme pays, so I have to hustle up in many ways. But let me break this down. I used to pack pipes like Wesley Snipes, New Jack like Neil Brown. I'm putting brothers in fear, let you know that big boys a nigga in charge over there. I'm buying new shoes and new clothes. Give me one of them, two of these, a fine nigga, give me three of those. My homie Sean used to give me 5 and 1 back in the days. That's how my hustling shit was done. When that game on the street, fools catching time, dropping diamond, and fools getting blown away. So swap and sit them out to get the far side tourism.
And Gary Payton exits to a rousing ovation. 28 points, 7 assists for Gary Payton.
Okay, we're going to start with Gary Payton, another tremendous game against the Rockets. How are you so effective against this team?
Well, I think that we do a lot of schemes, we do a lot of trapping, and I think we're very aggressive, and we always go at them and try to cause problems. So we're very effective that way.
How important was it for you to keep pushing the tempo up?
It's very important for us to keep pushing the tempo because we don't want to keep him to be in the defense. As long as we keep him down the floor and he won't disrupt a lot of the offense, I think we'll get great shots.
Did you sense that they were tired, not to take away from your win in any sense, but were they fatigued?
Well, I didn't sense it until the third quarter when we started running a lot and we made a big run. When we made a big run, I knew they were tired, and we had to just keep pushing it, and we made a couple of baskets, and we hurt them, and we went up by double digits, and I knew then that we was going to break it open.
Who was the toughest for Gary Payton?
John Stockton.
Stockton?
John Stockton.
Why is that?
Everybody always thinks about the Michael Jordans, about how they score and everything. They were athletic. I don't think John Stockton was as athletic as us. I think he was very smart. Everybody always say he played dirty. Remember, I used to always come to you when you was doing the game. I was like, he's dirty, man. I hate him, Kev. I hate him. He always give me a tech. But you know what? I was a dumb player. I was a dumb one. With him, I would talk to him. He would never say anything back, ever. He would just go about his business. Every time I say something, he would make a play and get me in foul trouble or get me in a technical, and I'll go sit down. He would never come over the bench and say, I told you so, look at that. Wouldn't even look at me. He wouldn't even do anything.
Consistent, tremendous, warrior-like play. Every year, every game, every minute, every quarter, he was a tremendous basketball player. And again, I don't just mean dribbling, passing, shooting. It's being prepared to play, knowing your teammates, knowing your opponents, and being prepared mentally to play. And I think you got that every night with Gary Payton.
The 1996 NBA Conference Finals.
It's been 17 years since the Seattle Sonics have seen the NBA Finals. They can get there tonight. Welcome to Game 5 between the Utah Jazz and the Seattle Sonics.
Jazz by 4. Perkins, their top three-point shooter, inside Gary Payton over the shoulder of Stockton, and Payton has his first two. Stockton tries the number 10
Some do the things that they do to stay young, and some do the things that they do for crumbs. I do mine for me, you see, not the big homie double OG. Scared to do your own work, man, that's fact. And that's the reason why I had to shoot you down, because you never should have tried to work my dogs. And the little homie wouldn't have had no reason to fall. Y'all know the game ain't the same no more. Lil G's keep peaks, so big G's freeze G's. Johnny Rosabella went to Jella, few times too many and became a teller. They sell her, nigga dreams if you want them. They won't say you the game to get up on them. You tryna find them, cause you want them. They shook out, get the book out. And when the pitch come, nigga, look at it. It ain't hard to pump up the little homies, nigga. But it's hard for your bitch ass to get with us. But instead, you put it in their heads that at 13 they better off dead.
sitting like you supposed to be from the hood. Show me love, nigga, don't show me shit. Feel the fever, $1 million man like Coach Stevens. Made a non-believing man into a believer. Receiver, check the next day. My homies say this the way to get paid. Easy paid. I don't know why you wanna get on my back. Tripping cause you know the bombs at where I'm at. Well, if that's the case, you should've rolled with the PG instead of losing control. This is how we do. All pound gangsters in blue. Me, B-A-Z-N-A-T-E and Snoop. Niggas from sex be trying to set you cause you're set in your ways. So ask DJ who what
just what we need, banging on wax, another crip. What you gon' do, nigga, jack the mother shit? You're like an actor with another script, predictable as Rambo with another clip. How many niggas you gon' kill in your verse? You need to sit down and learn to get in first. Cause real hoe bangers are toe slingers, not part-time FBI singers. Niggas having bad intentions, sending BGs on the mission. One move too many, nigga, you miss it. Listen, you fuck with the psycho, like no loony ass nigga from your H-double-O-D. Niggas got teeth flossy from all the sex they toss me. And guess what it cost me? They cost me. But before I give a nigga a 9, I'd rather give a nigga a mic and write him a rhyme.
Seattle superstar, 9 of his team's 11 points. Takes the shot.
Gary Payton just floating down the baseline. Everybody forgets about him. And he can shoot the ball. A nice pass by Mercy Watkins. Penetration right here. Utah trying to collapse and just get all over the ball. But they forget about Gary Payton. He's all by himself. Clutch shot, and that's what the last 3 games have come down to. His last shots. And we talked to Jeff Hornacek yesterday. He said it's just the way the ball is bounced for either team.
Hopefully. Oh, I know we will. I ain't that so.
Now you're taking on the Chicago Bulls. After Michael's been out now for a year and a half, Michael returns. And what are your thoughts on facing the Chicago Bulls, the winningest team in the history still of the NBA, 72 wins?
When we came out of that, Kevin, I knew we could beat them because in the regular season we had beat them. We had beat them pretty good too. So when we went in there, people didn't know I had hurt myself. And only you guys, you knew. I never told him that. I had torn my calf muscle. We knew we had a chance to beat them, and we could have beat them, but it just didn't happen.
The Chicago Bulls have won the 95-96 NBA championship.
That was a big disappointment because I knew we were there and we had a chance to win a championship, and especially with a team like Seattle. Our dynasty was just coming. That was a big disappointment for me.